was here. There was here. Woo! More money. More money, more good. God, looking forward to my first shopping spree. Oh, I totally forgot that I have a grenade launcher! I'm an idiot. God, that would have been a very useful weapon against this guy.
This should come in handy.
I totally forgot I have the grenade launcher. Well, well. Next time.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide.
Hi.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
We just arrived here,
You
you
didn't
know?
find us.
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
It's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seekers
Traumatic
swarms.
break.
No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Oh god, they're so not
Why didn't the
friendly looking.
collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Questions.
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
So many questions.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
Fuck.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
In that case, of course, Vito goes with Tally.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck
Always.
out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
God, I don't like them. They're creepy. Ah, you're a little creepy too.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Omega-4
Why is
relay.
the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Their need for something else, I guess. And hello, Ghost. Splendid Mass Effect Monday to you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out
Really?
species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better.
This is
I won't
unfortunately
wait
true.
until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list
Was
of
one of the
soldiers,
lines from the
scientists,
trailer
and
back then.
mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Garrus!
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium.
Oh, I like
My
Ilium.
sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Always.
All right. What's the other thing?
I know what
I
the other
found
thing
a
is.
pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Ah! Hi there!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
Oh, the music.
It all
Oh
fell
god,
apart
guys.
without you, Commander.
Magic moment, sorry,
Everything
shut up.
was stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Ah! I'm sorry.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, are you? Yeah, I actually turned my volume as high as possible for this. Oh god, I loved it. I get it, the music in this game. The score is just so amazing. Everything is amazing. We just started. I'm so happy. Sorry, very fangirly, but my text says it. The biggest Mass Effect fan. Okay. Put yourself together. Collectors confirmed the source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vito returned with Talizara to the Migrant fleet. We'll examine his omnitual data for anything useful. Whew, okay. Cool. When can I buy my fish? Sorry. Only anticipating a little. First things first. I want my fish. No. I'm happy about my new ship and my old pilot. Still not so happy about my eyebrows.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Oh, I forgot about Edie. Hi, Edie. Okay, yeah.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Soldier through and through. Galaxy map. Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Elevator. Use the elevator to access the Normandy's other decks. Captain's quarters. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Tech lab. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Done? Woo! Of course we talk to Joker first. Let's go to Joker first. We're gonna talk with everyone before we hit the road towards Omega. That's how you pronounce it, right? Omega. I think it was Omega in German, but Omega in English. Hi, Joker!
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
I examined something? I can talk to Edie as well, right? Yeah.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Your job.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Okay.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices
He
on
has
board?
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design...
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
I'm not surprised.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Yeah, I know what a block is by now.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay, I didn't remember that pretty everything is blocked that I can ask about it. Wow,
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I think
I want
we
to
had
know
more
more
options
about
here.
you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Yeah, I was asking about her job. You and Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors,
It's kinda
and the
obvious.
helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I like her. Of course I like her. I like everything here. Sorry. Why am I yelling? Because I'm very excited. Private terminal? Let's talk. Let's talk
Welcome
to.
aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
talk
I've
to
been
Kelly
assigned
first.
as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This is actually smart. I mean, she just explained this very tense situation, mission everyone here on the ship is working on. I think it totally makes sense having someone like her on a ship. What do you think of Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I didn't break. Kim Strike? I hope it's slightly correct. Sorry, I have problems with username. Thank you so much for your follow, mate. Hope you're doing good. Happy you like it here so far. Thanks again. Yeah, of course I embrace
I
you.
might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Oh god, I'm flooding here.
That's an enticing thought.
I didn't want to
Anything else
flirt.
you'd like to talk about?
I just wanted to be the good girl.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Once again, flirting with the wrong person. Team status. I don't know what this means. info. Oh, okay. Upgrades, unread messages. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think most of them is probably DLC stuff. This is why I already have it. Oh god, this is a lot of messages. Okay. Message from Anderson. Admiral Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on the console and it's only fair that you'll be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Deal struck with Zahid Messani from Elusive Man, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with a veteran mercenary Zahid Messani. You may know the name. Zahid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that personally. Lost contact with survey ship from Project Firewalker. I think it was a DLC as well, it rings a bell at least. Oh god, yeah, slightly. There was something I have to fly with. Ooh, memories are coming back and they're not all pleasant. From Project Firewalker, Commander, the MSV Rosalie. A survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, their Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. Yeah, I think that was the thing I didn't really like. But I really don't remember that much. In addition, scientist Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was released near Planet Zioner, Elister Ismar frontier. Gonna check it out later. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard, or scans in the Amator system have turned up something. We thought you should see the final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. Oh, voila. Wrong one. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument on and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Is this how you say goodbye here? Godspeed to you. Raccoon Hood? From Elusive Man Shepard, it occurred to our armored technicians that you might not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covered operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you might like. The hook is in your quarters. Okay, cool. So much stuff and I just came here. But yeah, it's mostly DLC stuff. Mostly DLCs letting me know they're available now. Overlord from Elusive Man Shepard. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology and I need you to investigate. The work is extremely compartmentalized. I'm pretty sure this is a word I never used before. Compartmentalized enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You find them on the planet Aiti Typhon system in the Phoenix Messing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Arc projector. We're almost there. Maybe I need something to drink after this meal. From Elusive Man Shepard. We recently had an incident involving the gaff at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operators waged a highly successful battle against the gaff scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since the unit is being resigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I can't remember this weapon. It's clearly a DLC weapon. I don't know if I had it before. I sent it to Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers in synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual filed reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. My hands are always the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operators. Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto from Elusive Man Shepard. A great cost and effort. We have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unqualified stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to Sekiro Ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password "silence is golden" to begin the rendezvous. Ascension Financial Services, your account. From Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent. Ascension Financial Services Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Is this spam? Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. Yes, just like that. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and a reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of, oh god, a lot of credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Final Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? You will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today, honey. I don't think you have any life insurance that would cover my needs. But thanks for reactivating my bank account, I guess. Okay, yeah, we've done it for now. Jesus, there was a lot of stuff, but again, most of was because of DLCs. Let me take a sip. There was a lot of reading here. A little sore throat now. Okay. We will continue talking to everybody. I'm pretty sure Jacob was here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah, there he goes.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
I like Jacob. I like Jacob. Say what you want, I like Jacob. What was here again? Ah, okay, yeah, the tech lab not available yet. This is the briefing room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Sounds useful.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can
Money,
pass only one
Shepard.
quantum bit of data at a time.
The answer's
In
money.
addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Huh.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I admit I was listening with half an ear because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get it anyway. It's useful. This is all I need to know. Explain to us.
This area of the ship.
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Shepard. Ah, okay, so you're a heavy weapon. Targets with a non-visible laser. Ooh. We're just gonna give it a try. Okay, when it comes to the others, I have no other weapons yet. Yeah, makes sense. I really can't remember it. The arc projector. It's either because I never had it, again, pretty sure it's a DLC kind of weapon. Maybe I didn't have a DLC, or I used it once and thought it sucks and never used it again, and this is why I can't remember it. We gotta figure it out. We gotta make a field test for sure. If I don't like it, I just switch
Commander,
back.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No!
This area of the ship.
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Maybe I do not have new messages. I remember she said this, yeah. Sometimes she tells you, oh, there are new messages, and then there are no messages. She likes to fuck with your brain, I guess. I don't know, honestly, but I remember she did this once in a while. Oh, hello, Filthy Casual. The arc projector is really, really good. I used it throughout the entire game. Okay, maybe I just really never had it. We definitely, again, I equipped it and we'll use it the next time. But here, hey, Filthy Casual. Splendid Mass Effect Monday. It's good to see you and I hope you're doing good.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Plus, I prefer a shuttle over a Mako, so stop complaining. Oh, I forgot about these too! Oh!
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I totally forgot about them, I love them!
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Thanks, it's a good day. Well, that's good to hear. Need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
Got her eyebrows. You're so shiny.
They got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I'll get that.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Damn.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
Damn.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Aw, I appreciate that, buddy.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
I like this too so much.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
I really like his, I already mentioned this a few times, played this game a million times, but this is the first time in the English, original. Back then I was always with the German dubbing. I really like Kenny's voice here so much. I really like his accent. He doesn't have this accent at all in the German dubbing. This is really, really great. I like him even more because I like his accent. Okay.
Will do, Commander.
I like this too. I totally forgot about them until I saw them again.
Came down to see us.
I told you she would.
I really like these two. Okay, Edie. I wanted to ask Edie. Ah, there she is.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
That was very quick. Good, I think that's already it for now, at least down here. Yeah, still a lot of red. You the elevator, yeah. Cruise quarters, it is then, I guess. Can I? Okay. Hello!
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Oh, maybe you should move. I'm sorry, but if I knew what we knew, and I had a little daughter in one of these colonies, at least temporary, I maybe would leave this place. I know maybe it's easier said than done.
The women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
But maybe I wanted to be in the men's. Right, okay, no, this is creepy, I'm sorry. We're not joking about it. I actually didn't know what this is. How was I? That could have been a hint that this is the men's restroom. Sorry! Why is it even available for me? Shouldn't be available for me. People?
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Where I have a daughter temporary? If I had a daughter, I would leave. At least temporary. With the daughter. Stop twisting my words. You know exactly what I was talking about, Mumi.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Sorry, I misunderstood. This makes more sense this way. Okay. I thought you did this on purpose. No, when I had a daughter, I would try to leave at least temporary with the daughter. Okay, good, we talked about it.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I like her.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz, We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Doctor. Okay, nothing here.
Surprise again. Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
I don't get it. I don't understand this pun.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I like him too. I know I said it's a lot right now, but I just like everyone here. They're all great. Hi, I like you too, even though I know you don't like me. Yet.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
She's not as cold as she just was like an hour ago. Like before we head our way to Freedom's Brokers. I like it this way a little more. I like Miranda and I like her more when she's nice to me than when she's so cold. Who do you like to romance the most? Definitely Garrus. At this point I almost romanced everyone in one of my many playthroughs, but Garrus is just fucking Garrus and Garrus. I think accidentally I kinda romanced Kaidan in Mass Effect 1, but I mean that shouldn't change anything about the fact that I still romanced Garrus. It could be a little awkward then in Mass Effect 3. But a little after. Oh god, okay, I did romance him. I answered the question. I tried to stop it. We didn't even have sex because I was able to stop the sex scene in the end. But I think I was just too nice and friendly to him. I really didn't want to romance Kaidan in the first one during my playthrough here on stream. But apparently it did happen. Oh, this is going to be fun. I never had this. I had my first playthrough, my very first playthrough. This is why it was maybe really hard for me to not flirt with Kaidan. He was my first love years ago when I was playing Mass Effect for the first time. And I dated him like until Mass Effect 3 and stuff like that, and then I had another playthrough where I didn't do this, and then I started dating Garrus. I never had a playthrough where I dated Kaidan and then started dating Garrus. I really don't know if this will have any impact on Mass Effect 3. Yeah, maybe we will have some love drama here. But everyone loves a little drama, right? Right? Oh boy. This is a toilet. Thank you. I want fishies! Priorities. I really need some fishies. Oh wait, I need some music. How many do we have here? Yeah, I like this one the most. I think we go with the hoodie. I think I still like the hoodie the most. I like the music. Everything is so great. I only need fishies. Then everything is really great. I think we're ready. I think we... Oh, did I ask Edie what this is? Not that I don't know what it is, but when we're already here...
This area of the ship.
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Oh yeah. I don't think if I ever looked up here. I do see the stars. Hey, what happened to my music? I can't hear the music if I look up. Okay, now I noticed that this is a little funny. A little silly. A little funny. One time I accidentally romanced Liara and Tali in Mass Effect 2 and they sort of have an argument? It was definitely interesting. Okay, I can imagine the same thing will happen or something similar will happen to Kaidan and Garrus. Actually, now I think it's kind of funny. I was really a little upset when I noticed that I dated Kaidan back then, by the end of Mass Effect 1. But now maybe I actually discovered something I never discovered before. I never dated Kaidan in Mass Effect 1 and then started dating Garrus. This could be interesting. At some point. Yeah, do it will be entertaining, I'm sure. Absolutely. I mean, I can't change it anymore. Anyway. Oh, I totally forgot. We actually do this now. Actually, I would like to go to the Citadel first. Recruit the Warlord. Recruit the Master Thief. Oh yeah, I will need this. Okay, that was actually a little annoying sometimes. I don't know if we do her first. Should we maybe get Mordin first? I was thinking about getting Kazumi first. Yeah, let's get Kazumi first. Then we can bring Kazumi to recruit the Solarian. We don't know the name yet. Do we? No, we do know the name. I think you said the name once. And hello, Fiona! Splendid Mass Effect Monday to you. Hope you're doing good. Hi there. Plus, Anderson wrote us a mail. I want to talk to Anderson, and I have some stuff to buy here. No, Citadel first. It's a good thing. Oh, okay. Loading screen. I'm good, but how are you? You have the best emotes, really? Thank you so much. This is a kind thing of you to say. Yeah, I like them a lot as well. Wait. And I'm good as well. Actually, I'm great. I just started Mass Effect 2 today. It's been 8 years since my last run, and I really love the trilogy. So yeah, I'm doing absolutely great. I'm happy to hear you good as well, and thanks again. I like my emotes a lot as well. Okay, what do we do? What are you doing? Yeah, more ammo could be nice. That's awesome, it is indeed. I'm not so convinced by the flashbang so far, maybe because it's only on one. Honestly, let's go for the shockwave. How does it look here? Very Paragon, very... Oh, is it a good idea to do Kazumi already? Oh god, I hardly remember her mission. Maybe I should be a little more Paragon before I do... I'm not sure yet. Let's get to the Citadel first, see what else I can do, and I'll think about it. I just spent something here. This is actually good. Ooh, slam sounds nice. Okay. Same thing here. And a little more for pool. Goodie! Are we ready? I think we're ready. Some animated ones would look really nice if this is true. Actually, I have some animated ones on my favorite list on Etsy.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
I'm talking, sorry. There are 2 animated emotes I still want to buy. I play a lot of
problems with collectors?
I actually play a lot of Dead by Daylight here on stream, and I have 2 animated emotes on Etsy I want to buy in the future. One is a killer from Dead by Daylight dancing a little, and the other one is a survivor playing with her guitar. So yeah, there are definitely at least 2 animated emotes planned in the future. You buy them from Etsy, and not these ones. These ones I have here. They are done by, unfortunately I forgot the name right now. I have these emotes for quite a while now, almost 2 years I think. On what's it called? Fiverr, from an artist on Fiverr. But the 2 animated ones I found on Etsy, and I was like, okay, they look really nice. I want them. I just started a mission, right?
Password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard.
Fine for me.
Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
The one and only, baby.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Maybe I should take care of the scars first.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in. And I think you're gonna love it.
Kasumi's great. I would recommend doing her loyalty mission in DLC extras. It's full of the fields. Her loyalty mission and DLC. I would recommend doing her. Should I do it now? Is the question. She would be like my first recruiting. Wait, what was here? Expecting trouble.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Because I am trouble?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
You do whatever you want, I'm not here to backseat. This is very appreciated. I'm pretty sure I never did her loyalty mission that early in the game. I hope it's not another
Tell
mistake.
me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
Am I, by the way, the only one who can see her? Like, this is actually for ads, right? Dude, there were other people standing around. I know there was only the keeper, but there were other people standing around. Are they wondering why am I talking to the ad? Wall? Or can he see it? It's kind of confusing. But I see it. I get it. Yeah, let's do it.
I understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement.
Okay, so we're talking to it. I only have her on my chip now, and okay, we not immediately started our mission. Very good to know, very good to know. At least would like to explore the Citadel first. A little. Oh, some galactic news.
Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
And hello, Werewolf King. I already started with Mass Effect 2. We'll have to rewatch Friday. Splendid Mass Effect Monday to you. It's good to see you, and I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we started Mass Effect 2 today, like 2.5 hours ago. Yeah.